Hey everybody, Rob Bailey here, and in this video, I'm actually going to show you how to do a campaign from start to finish. So what I've done here is I am going to walk you through an account that that used to be a client of ours, and so I'm going to show you how to build it. Now this isn't going to be a real client account, but this is exactly how we would do a real client account. So what I've done is I've logged into my MailChimp, and where you want to start is here in MailChimp actually. This is the first step to getting the campaign built. So what you want to do is just go up to lists, and what you need to do, the first step is actually just to create a new list for your client. So you want to click on create list over in the top right. And then what we want to do is actually take the name of the business first to fill out this first field here, and then put the offer right behind it. So you can put a default email in here. What you want to do is actually use the client's email in this area, and they have to verify this, so you want to make sure it's an email they actually check. But go ahead and pop in their default email. The default from name should just be the name of the client and then the location. And then this part right here that remind people how they got signed up to your list. This is basically just something that is in the list settings. So if they ever look up where they signed up, it's just a quick reminder there. Company/organization. Again, you just want to keep the same format and put the location name, all their address info, pretty straightforward, phone number. And then just click this daily summary box, and you can skip all the rest for notifications. And what we want to do now is actually, now that we've created this list, this is just for this one client, we want to create a sign-up form. And we're going to use this sign-up form to integrate with lead pages, which I'll show you here in a second. It's really important that you just choose a general form, and it comes pre-populated with pretty much everything you need, but there's a couple things you need to know. So we don't really care about how this form looks, but we do want the fields to be correct. So we definitely need first name, last name, and email. And we want to make sure that these are required fields here in MailChimp. So just go ahead and click save once you've got that radio button checked. And then you can choose to put the name all in one box, but for some clients, they like having the first name and last name separated. So the only thing we're missing here is we just need to add a field. So we're going to go down to add a field and then click phone down at the bottom. And now we've added the phone number field. And we want to actually change the format to a local format, which is this drop down right here with the parentheses around. And that's just a more user-friendly way to collect the phone number. And we want to make that a required field as well. So we're going to click that and then save. And again, we don't really care about how this looks at right now because we're going to use lead pages to design the form and everything. So don't worry too much about that right now. So now what we're going to do is we're actually done there, and we're going to go back to lead pages. We're going to click on templates. And we're going to scroll down. What we want is this giveaway two-step squeeze page. Okay, and it's a really popular template in lead pages. It's in every lead pages account. So when you sign up, you're going to get access to it. And you can see here we've got, the first thing we need to do is actually just customize the logo. So we've got the client's logo here. We're just going to click on it and click done. And then we actually don't need this button right here, so we're just going to hide it. So you click here to hide it. And then what we want to do is edit this headline. So we're going to double click on that. And what we want to write here is we're going to reiterate the benefit statement that was in the ad. So we're just going to restate what they're going to get. Want to save 50% off a custom massage. So this is why it's important to have the offer done first, okay? We're just going to make that a little bigger. You want to have the offer really clear before you start building anything. And now we're just going to change this to white. Now this is just little things to make it look a little better. So if you can change the text after the steps to the same color as the headline, it, It's a nice little design element that for us to get get the matchy match going on, so it looks really good. So we're just going to say claim your offer code in step 2. We're going to make that white too. And you guys can just copy this exactly. And then instead of this book cover thing, we're not giving away a free book. We're just going to use a, just go into Google and find like these little PNGs. They're free. You can snag like a little finger like this, but we just want to use something basic to get them to click the button. So that looks pretty good. And then obviously we're not giving away a free book, so we want to change this to, we want to provide a little scarcity here. So we're going to say 12 remaining. And you can choose how many. If you're giving away like 50, 12 remaining is good to say. If you're giving away like 30, we usually use the number like 7 or 9. And then we need to customize this button, so we'll click on this little guy and then click on link options, and you can edit what it says on the button. So we want to say yes please in all caps with an exclamation point. Click done. All right. And we want to save often. So if you guys are doing work, you just want to hit that green save button in the top right a bunch of times as you're doing your work so you don't lose anything. And now we just want to fix the styling a little bit. So we're going to click on main background. Excuse me. And we want to change the color of that to match the green in the logo. Excuse me. And so we want to get it looking pretty good, pretty close to the match, and that little slider thing can get you pretty darn close. So we want to match the green in the logo to make it not look different. It doesn't have to be exact, but enough to make it not look different. Then what we also want to do is just grab the same color for the video border, because we just don't want a border, so it'll all blend together. And then the blue that's here is blue, but we actually want to match the, get it pretty close to the blue in the logo, like this navy color here. So we're just going to drag around until we see something that looks pretty close to the logo. And this is why I love lead pages. It's like so easy to do all this stuff so fast. You can just do it by hand instead of using color codes and stuff like that. So we're just going to strip away the legal information at the bottom too. You don't need that. We've never had to add not get approved because we didn't have that, so go ahead and do that. And then we want to improve the button color, and what we're going to do is just make it the same color as the blue in the logo, so we're going to try to make that same navy-ish color. And we'll just make the text white. And that is looking good. Okay, so now I think the next step is what we want to do is actually go back to content and adjust this video. Okay, so here's the thing: is you can just grab a YouTube URL. Actually, I'm going to show you that in a second. We do need to finish the form. Sorry about that. So what we need to do is actually integrate with the MailChimp list that we just created. And what you do is, if you click MailChimp, it'll ask you which list you want to match this form with. So we're going to scroll all the way down to the offer that we created, and this is going to match the list that we just created in MailChimp now. And as you can see, it's nice and beautiful. So we didn't have to design any of that, which is fantastic. So we've got email, first name, phone number. And what we want to do is just drag that up because we want first name to be there first. Email, we'll just call it name, simpler. Name, email, phone number. Really clean, right? Click OK. All of those are required fields. And now we just want to change some of this default stuff that's in here. So we'll click on that, click hide. It just looks better that way. We want to hide that too. It's just cluttering stuff up. So really we're just removing stuff so that everything is simple. Simple, simple, simple. And what we're going to write is to whom and where should we send your offer code, your offer code. Cool. Looking good. So now instead of sign up, we just want to click on that button and override it and say, send me my offer code. And the reason why we want to say that, and I'm just going to adjust the color to match, but the reason why we want to say that is just because it continually reiterates what they're going to get, right? So these are direct response copywriting tips. So again, just copy everything that we're writing here. You guys don't have to get creative with it or anything. Just do what we're doing. Then I'm just grabbing the green color code so that we can get that color to match. And then at the bottom, you just want to say 50% off our non-member rates, because you want to just make sure they understand what they're getting by opting in, right? Valid for first-time visitors only. Let's see. If you have any questions, give us a call. That's a great thing to add there for trust. Please call us at, and you would just put the business phone number in here, right? So I'll just make one up, 267-708-1090. Cool. So click OK. We're going to, okay, good. So now that that's taken care of, we're going to click Save. Again, you just want to save often just to make sure. And now we need to name the page. So we're just going to call it the business name -location -offer. So $49 massage. Okay, so it's saying that the limit's too much, so we'll just take out the word the, because we know who the not stop is. There we go. So now it all fits, right? Nice and clean. You know exactly who it is, which location, and what offer. All right, good stuff. So now we're pretty close to finishing this landing page. And what we want to do next is just go ahead and double, always ensure that you're going to save it. So click Save again. Now we've got the page name. We've got the page pretty much built. It's looking really, really good. And we just want to, one last thing is we just want to use this font here. It's just a little, actually that's not the one. Let's see. So this font here just matches their text a little better. You don't have to do this. It just, it looks better with the first one. So again, every time I get fancy, gosh, I'm such an essentialist. You guys just keep it simple. Every time I try to get fancy, I have to slap myself. So now, but what's really important here is that this page is looking really, really good. It's looking really compelling. It's very clear. But now we need to put the client's video in here. So sorry, I just had a notification there. So what we need to do is actually go grab the client's video from YouTube or Wistia or wherever they have it, so that we can use it on this page. But the video's got to be hosted somewhere in order for us to do that. Okay, so in this video, we're going to actually show you how to create the thank you page. So after you've saved your landing page and embedded the client video, which takes a couple clicks, then just click Save there on your lead pages. And now what we want to do is go up to Templates. We're going to look for the thank you page template that gives us, and then you can click Show Only Free. And we want to use a free template in this marketplace that comes with your account. It's totally free of cost. Let me see which one. We want to find one that has the most amount of flexibility so we can play with a lot of white space. Gosh, what is it called? Let's see. Okay, this is the one. It's called SEO blog category page. And it looks a little gnarly now, but it's very easy to strip out all this extra stuff and just get the stuff we need. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. Wait for that to load. Now we're just going to start to strip out most of this stuff. So we don't need like 90% of this. So we're just going to start removing things like the logo and the share buttons. So we'll replace the logo with the client logo. We're actually going to keep this title because this text is really easy to read. So We're going to keep that headline style stuff. That's the main element that we want to improve. But and then just hide everything else. So we're just going to hide these arrows, hide, right? Hide this button at the bottom, hide the legal information, hide the text box, hide the share buttons. Okay, so what we want to do is actually just type in a headline for the thank you page, and then we're going to use the default font in here. So we're going to say something like, thanks, a member of our team will contact you shortly. Mention code 55456. Let's just make something up. Let's think here. Something easy to remember. Just make it something easy, like massage 50, right? Because you just don't want to make it that complicated for them to remember. So we'll write mention code massage 50 to claim your offer. Now what we want to do is just click bold and improve the font to 48. And now we can just pop that into the headline area. And what we can do there is just change the color really easily, and it'll have this nice little white drop shadow, so it makes it really easy to read. So let's see. Let's get rid of that button too. So go over to styles, and then highlight everything. What we want to do is just strip away all the other stuff there, and it'll just put the default headline stuff looks perfect. So just strip it out of whatever else is in there, and it should default to this. Cool. So that looks good. Thanks, a member of our team will contact you shortly. Mention code massage50 to claim your offer. Okay, we're going to click save, and now we just need to name the page. And what we're going to do is just name it the exact same name as the landing page, but we're just going to add thank you to the end. So not stop, Hillcrest, which is the location. What did we say it was? It was a $49 massage offer, right? And then at the end, you just want to put TY or thank you or something, so you know it's the thank you page. So, okay, we're hitting the character limit here. Massage, thank you. Something that just so that you know it's the thank you page for that offer. Doesn't have to match perfect. Okay, so now it's asking us to integrate, and actually this doesn't matter. It's a weird setting. Just choose MailChimp in the same form that you picked on the first time, and click OK, just to make that go away. Is all we're doing there, because we actually don't have an opt-in button on this page. We're using it in a different way. So click Save, and then once this page has been saved, you've now got your landing page and your thank you page created. So you're good to go. We just want to make sure that it looks good. It's super clean. It just confirms what they got. And now we need to just sort of tie these two together. So those are your two pages. That's the two-step funnel build. What we want to do is grab this thank you page real quick to connect the two, so that when someone opts in for this massage offer on the landing page, that they get forwarded immediately to that thank you page. So we got to tell the landing page to forward to the thank you page. And how do we do that? Well, we click on this button, and then the thank you page field right here, just uncheck that box, put something new in here. So we're going to paste our thank you page URL into that box. Click OK. And oh, don't forget to hit save. So we're gonna hit save, like more than we need to probably, but go ahead and save that, and then click publish and view page. And here's your two-step landing page. To whom and where should we offer your code? Name, email address, phone number. Send me my offer code. and boom, it redirects right to the thank you page. That is it, guys. Really, really, really simple. Now you're done with this step. Hey guys, Rob here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create the ad. So now that you've got the landing page and the thank you page set up with your MailChimp integration, it's time to actually go create the ad itself to drive traffic to that two-step funnel that we set up. So in this step, I'm assuming that you've already gone through the module where you've set up your business manager or have just set up your business manager on your own. Either case, you want to have this set up and all set to go before you create an ad. So what you want to do is actually just log into your business manager here, and to create a new ad account, we're just going to go to add new and then add accounts, and we want to make a separate ad account for each client, right? So for the ad account name, we're just going to type in the not stop Hillcrest. So we're just going to use the same nomenclature, so everything is consistent across all our tools. So the not stop dash Hillcrest, perfect. Advertising on behalf of, and you just want to actually keep your business name in this selection and select your time zone. So this is all for you. Everything from there down is for you. So if you're doing US currencies, and then the payment method, you're going to choose your credit card. Okay, so we're creating an ad account for the client, but we're going to pay the ad spend because we want to have them pay us the ad spend in this scenario. Okay. Now what you want to do is actually add people, and you can designate the role for these people here. So the people that you have on your team, this might just only be you. You just want to select it and click add account admin. The person needs to be an admin to get this done properly. So so go ahead and click Save Changes. Click OK. And then what we want to do now is go up and in the search bar and just search for the this is an old client of ours, but we actually had like 2 locations for them, so you can see what that looks like there. But you need to have admin access to their pages as well to run the ads from their page. So that's an important little note, but we'll just click on the ad account here. Now it's time to create the ad. And I'll show you where we tie that in, but you just click on Power Editor, excuse me, to get the ad started. And Power Editor, there's 3 levels. There's campaigns, ad set, and ads. So what we need to do first is just create a new campaign. And what we want to do is just type in the offer name here in this field. So 50% off massage. And auction and clicks to website are both okay. So when you create different types of ads, you just want to make sure that you can find the offer easily, and then just click create. So as you can see now, the whole campaign name is based around our offer. So you just want to turn the status off real quick, that blue button, and then click on ad sets, create ad set, and then use existing for the campaign, which is the offer in the campaign that we just created. And then we just need to name the ad set. And the reason why we need to name the ad set specifically is because, again, if you create new ad sets within the campaign for this offer, you need to know the difference. So what we're going to do for this one first is do women. So we're going to type W _. That's who we're going to target. So you want to describe your ad set in the targeting, because that's the level where you do the ad targeting. So we're going to choose an age range. So 24 to 50 is a great age range. Just trust me on that. And then do _. So that's the next thing we're going to target in our ad. And then we're going to choose a radius to limit our ad by. And then we're going to put D for desktop. And desktop is the placement that we're going to choose for this ad set. So that's all targeting stuff, but that's the way to keep it nice and formatted nicely. So go ahead and click done. We're going to choose a daily budget. You go ahead and type in 30 here. The tool is probably not going to spend $30 a day, but just start it off there. You want the ad to get a fast start. So for desktop, you want to choose 30. With mobile, you can do a little more even. but we'll get there in a second. Schedule, you always want to just keep that by default. And then the audience, you just want to click edit. And this is where we're going to punch in the targeting parameters that we named this ad set. Okay, so what we're going to do is just go grab the client's physical location from their website. We're going to pop it into this field and select address down here at the bottom. Click that. All right, good. So it found it. One location successfully added. And this is where we're going to tell it the radius that we want it to have, right? So we want to click 24 to 50 for the age range. Super simple, easy peasy. We're going to click women. And then you can see the potential reach up in the top right, 280,000 people. That is not bad. And then by default, it's got a 10-mile radius there. So you can play with that if you want, but for this area, I think 5 miles is good. We live in a pretty dense area. You could do 10 or 15 miles if you live in a less dense area. But that's pretty good. So what we want to do is click Save This Audience down here under Connections. And then the audience name we want to do the not stop dash Hillcrest, same nomenclature, dash W underscore 2450. So just list the targeting after that, okay? Underscore radius. Oh yeah, we did a 5-mile radius. So pop that in. So now we've got all this correct, and now we want to choose the placement. So for this one, we're just going to do desktop, so we're going to unclick everything else you see here. So just go ahead and unclick everything except for desktop. Optimization and pricing, we want link clicks to our website. And what we want to do here is punch in a manual bid, and to get the campaign started, what we want to do is just go somewhere in between the low and the high on this. So we're probably going to go just a tad above the suggested bid here. And so we're just going to do 656. Well, yeah, you could do what they ask you to bid and see how it goes. But that's pretty high. What typically happens is they're not going to spend this much per click. Typically, that cost will go down, but the higher you get to the top end of the suggested bid, the better chance your ad gets. So we'll just start it there, see how it does. Okay, good, done there. Now let's go down to the ad set level, the ad level, and click Create Ad. Use existing. We just created the campaign and the ad set. Now we're going to do 50% off massage desktop. That's what we're going to call this ad. Okay. Just keep it really simple, really easy to find and know. Now on the Facebook page, this is where we would typically connect the client's Facebook page, and it looks like it's not letting me choose a client's page. Let me just try clicking around a little bit. Sometimes this gets stuck, and you just have to save your work and log out and log back in. We don't want the ad to have page ladder in the top left corner. We want the client's page to be connected. So we'll come back to that. Website URL. And instead of putting the client's website URL, we're driving traffic to the landing page. So we want to go back to our lead pages account, grab the URL for our landing page. And let's just get out of there and go down. So we want the landing page for the $49 massage. There it is. We're going to copy that. We're going to paste it in here. And display URL is going to be something that promotes the offer. And Facebook is actually getting more picky about this, but try punching something like valid for first-time customers only, first-time visitors only, something like that. Okay. And if you get it approved, great. If not, you'll just have to pop in the display URL there. For the text, we want to actually be a little bit strategic about the copy, and we covered this in the offer section, so you can just copy and paste this, but I'll just make this one real quick. Attention ladies, new to the Not Shop. I always call it the Not Shop for some reason. I can't get it out of my head, but it's called the Not Stop. So attention ladies, new to the Not Stop. we're giving away 50 offer codes to try a 90-minute custom massage for 50% off our non-member prices. Okay, so you should have this already done in the create offer step. So click through here to claim yours now, right? Okay. So I'm just creating a sample one here. You can make this way better than what I just wrote, but that's the basics. Those are the basics. Headline. So we're gonna type in, and this is gonna go on the bottom there. So 50% off a custom massage. So that's just the offer, right? 50% off a custom massage only at our Hillcrest location. Okay, so really clear. And that's, if you look at Groupon, that's the thing that you would see for all the offers, right? So you just want to make it headliney like that. Newsfeed link description. And guys, you can copy this stuff and just, change it to your clients. So don't try to get fancy, just copy this. It's always a good time for a massage. But with this offer, it's always a good time for a massage, but with this offer available, it's the best time ever. Something like that. Click to download now. And basically you just want to reiterate what they're getting and create some scarcity around it. So let's see if that works. You might not always be able to pull that off in the newsfeed link description. So if it lets you, great. If not, it's okay. Just move on. Okay. So now we need to pop an image in here. And what we want to do is go to like Fiverr or use Canva or something to create a compelling graphic that just has a really good, nice looking image with the client's logo and a call to action on it. Okay. So so that we'll cover that more in the offer section, but honestly, you should have that before you get to this step anyway. But really, the image is very straightforward if you know what to do. So get that created first before you start your funnel, and then you should just be able to pop it in right here, and it'll sort of complement the ad copy perfectly, right? So if you did your homework, this is an easy step. I've already got one made here, so I'm just going to pop in the Not Stops version of our offer image graphic. So just go ahead and click confirm. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Valid for first-time visitors. Okay, good. So now what we want to do is actually go in and create a pixel to track the Facebook traffic that we're sending to the landing page and the thank you page. So we want to go to Tools and Pixels, and you want to make sure you're under the right client's ad account because the ad account is tied to the pixel. So just make sure of that real quick. Click Create a Pixel, and then that's okay. The default in there is okay. So that's it. Boom, pixel's ready. So now what we want to do is actually, is we want to grab that pixel and put it on the landing pages so that we can track the visitors and retarget them and figure out how well our campaign is doing, and be able to let the pixel help us get new, better customers for our client. So so now that we've got that pixel created, we just need to basically grab the code and embed it on the landing pages. So so let's see here. So we're back in Power Editor, and what we want to do is just click on the ad and click Edit. And let's see if the Facebook page. Yeah, so see, this is something that. So if you guys can't tell, sometimes Facebook is a little wonky, but if we can't fix that page thing, we'll come back to it. Just imagine the client's page is in there. But we want to go to tracking and click track all conversions from my Facebook pixel. Okay. So now that we've got the pixel assigned to this ad and ad account, this little red dot is saying that it's inactive. But after we install the pixel code, this dot will turn green and it'll show that it is active and picking up the data, right? So click on review changes, this green tab. Ready to do that? Click continue. And all this is doing is sending the Power Editor work that you've done to the ad tool itself. Okay, so don't freak out, it's pretty straightforward. And now it's telling us we've got an error, so this is a good example of what could happen. Click view details. Your budget is too low. The minimum budget for this ad set is $32.80. Okay, so this is good. So this is telling you what it's going to take to get the ad published and get it, making your clients money. So we need to go in and just adjust this budget just to get it started. Again, don't let that number freak you out. And now it's saying the ads can't be published because at the ad set level, we can't get it started. So make that number pretty high. So we're going to go back to ad set, click edit. We're going to raise it from 30 to 33 because it just told us it needs to be above 32. So save all that, click go. And then, so we're good to go now. It says everything is great. So we're just going to click done, right? And we can always go back and turn that down if it's spending too much for our client's taste. But for now, just get the campaign kicked off, we got to do that. So go down to the ad set level again and click duplicate and keep same campaign. Click create. What we're going to do is create a mobile version of the same ad. Okay. So at the ad set level, we want to create a mobile one. So we're just going to type in M instead of D there and remove the copy. And then we're going to set that budget super high, $70. Okay. So we want to adjust that budget to there. I want to get as fast a start as we can on mobile. Everything else is the same. That looks good. Nothing to do there. We're going to click on mobile feed and turn off audience network. Audience network is a piece of junk. You don't want it. And then unselect everything else. Okay. Bit amount. See how different the bit amount looks right there? So we're going to lower that down to 208. So the very highest that they want to have it on there. Most of your clicks are going to come from mobile, so we got to be aggressive there, but you don't need to do any more than the suggested bid there. Okay, good stuff. So we just, whoops, now it created the ad for us too. It duplicated it, so we just want to change that to M because this is the mobile version. And then everything else is the same. It created a beautiful mobile ad for us. We didn't have to redo all that by hand. Now we've got a mobile and a desktop version created for us. Fantastic. Call to action button, we just want to do on mobile, we want to do download. Download's the one that's going to get the most clicks. Okay. Okay, just double check the copy. Everything looks good. That looks beautiful. On mobile, it's not going to show the newsfeed description. It's just going to take that field out. So this all looks great. And the download button is a great call to action for this type of ad. Okay, so click review changes again, green button, click continue. This is uploading it to the ad tool for us. This is like the fastest way to do it, guys. I mean, I can't think of anything faster that will generate this amount of business. So I'm moving fast, but once you get it, do it a couple times. This is so easy. Click done. That is it, y'all. Click edit on both of the ads, and let's just see if we can adjust the page. We can't. That's just a Facebook glitch, guys. It happens. So we'll come back and adjust that later. So before we, we'll try to reset the Power Editor and see if that helps. But before the campaign actually goes live, we're gonna have to fix that. But if the Power Editor is just being glitchy for a little bit, you can try resetting it or logging out and logging back in. And if we can't get that issue fixed, we're gonna let it sit for a little while and then try it again later, and it should work fine. So let's try it one more time. Edit. There it is. Oh, there we go. Okay, that worked. Fantastic. So we're gonna choose the Not Stop San Diego, which is the location. The Hillcrest location is in San Diego, so that's their page, the Not Stop San Diego. Cool. Now the ad's gonna run with their page connected to it. You see that there? Does not say page ladder anymore. It says the Not Stop San Diego. Perfect. Cool. All right. Now, last step is we need to dump that Facebook pixel after we save this one more time and upload. We're gonna need to put that pixel on the landing pages. Now that we've got the ad completed, right, and uploaded to the ad tool through Pat Editor. So what we're gonna do is actually, like here, I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. We want to just click on the, we need to open up the landing page here, okay? So we're going to copy this URL and go into audiences, click create audience, and then what we need to do is actually set this up, people who visit specific web pages. And the reason why we need to do that is because we want to retarget these people. So you have to create this custom audience and tell the Facebook ad tool where to pick up that information. So just name the audience name, 50% off massage, clicks, okay? And set it to 180 days. Click OK. What that's going to do is measure everybody who visits that page. It's going to pixel them. It's going to put a little cookie on their page. So we're going to go back and grab the thank you page, create custom audience, website traffic, people who visit a specific page, URL contains, copy paste, 180 days. Audience name is 50% off massage, opt-ins, okay? These are the people who visit the thank you page, they've opted in, so they're leads, right? Click OK. Now we needed to create these before we dump the pixel in because the pixel doesn't know where to put that information if we don't do that first, okay? So now that we finally created those two custom audiences, it's got a place to put that information for later for us, okay? So it's just going to continually track people for us once the pixel is on those pages. So if you go click the opt-ins one to grab the pixel code, just click that. View pixel code, copy and paste this code, and we're going to go back to lead pages. Click edit on the landing page. This is dead simple, just follow the instructions step by step. Click on, we want, let's see, tracking codes. So under lead page options, dump it into the head tag and click save. Okay, that's it, it's done. And then what we want to do as well is edit the thank you page. Click tracking codes and click it in the heading tag and dump that in the heading tag as well, okay? Click done, click save. Oh, excuse me, sorry. We need to go back to the thank you page and tell it that this is an actual lead, right? And this is for reporting purposes. So, so what we need to do is actually go into this code and paste in this little snippet that we just grabbed and pop it into right here, right after the page view and before the script. Right there, we're going to paste that. See that? And the reason why I want to do that is because we want Facebook to tell us how many people are becoming leads from the Facebook traffic. So once we've dumped the code in there and popped in that extra little snippet, we're going to click done. We're going to copy that and paste it in the ending tag, click done, and then save. Okay, cool. So the pixels now have been saved to the pages and they should be working. So, but we just want to double check on that, right? So what we need to do is actually go back up to the Power Editor, search for our ad account. Now we're in the ads manager, and very simple, very simple. We want to click on the campaign name, find our offer. Everything's turned off, right? So this is where you would see if it was on or not, and then click on ads in this campaign. And now just go ahead and click on one of them, because what we want to figure out here is if the pixel's firing or not, meaning we want to see if it's working and ready for traffic. So we're going to select this desktop ad and click preview. And this is where you guys can check it out for yourself, and also give this link to the clients for approval. So this is pretty much what it's going to look like on Facebook, but this is just a demo link, right? That you can email to them and say, hey, here's what the ad will look like. Just log into Facebook, click this link, and this is what it'll look like. So are you guys happy with that? Are you okay to run it? This looks beautiful. It's got the business name. It's attached to their page. It's got a good offer. I would say there's ways we can make it better, but it's super clear. We're giving away 50 offer codes to try a 90-minute custom massage. They know what they're getting. It's always a good time for massage, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is the thing, is we want to actually remove or modify that copy there so it doesn't run out like that. So we're going to shorten that real quick. So let's go in and click on, and that's just on the desktop version. So we're going to click desktop, edit. And this is pretty long, yeah. Okay, cool. So you can see where it says best ... We definitely want to fill that in. So we need to shorten this a little bit. Best time. Okay, so we need to shorten a lot. So let's just take out all that garbage about, but with this offer available. It's always a good time for massage. Click to download your offer coupon. Simple. We just want it all to show up there without the, without it getting cut off. Good stuff. So that's saved. Let's preview it one more time. There's the demo link. Ah, beautiful. It's always a good time for a massage. Click to download your offer coupon. It's looking good, guys. Looking good, looking good. So let's go back to the landing page real quick. Right? This looks perfect. We're going to click yes, please. We're just going to test this to turn the pixel on. This will help us fire the pixel. I'm just going to punch in some dummy stuff in here to get it to fire real quick. Jordan at Gmail, 958-9876. Okay, good. Send my offer code, and this will activate, or it should activate, the pixel for us. So everything's working, right? Now we just visited both pages, came through the ad link. That should activate the pixel for us, and we're going to go back and check on it. I'm just going to go back to MailChimp real quick to make sure that the list picked that name up. We're just going to double check that one more time for quality assurance. Make sure the funnel's working. You can see there's a subscriber in there now, so that should be us. Let's see. Jordan@gmail.com, Jordan 958-674-9876. That's us. It's got timestamp with the date added. I'll show you guys in another video how to really leverage that stuff in the lead sheet section. And then, good, so that worked. So that should have fired the pixel perfectly. The lead system, capture system is working. Let's just go check on the pixel real quick, just to make sure that is working, and then we will be done. So let's see. So what we need to do is just go back to Power Editor. Okay, and what we're going to do is go to Ad Accounts and click Download. All right. Click on Ads. Click Edit, and we scroll down, and we should see, yep, there we go. So the pixel is now green. That means it's working. It's activated. It's collecting data. Now all of our conversions will be tracked from our traffic that we're paying for. It'll track all the conversions on our lead pages, landing page and thank you page, which is fan-freaking-tastic. Can't tell you how useful that is. This is super important for retargeting, and it's super important for proving ROI to the client. So really, really important step here. And it'll allow us to make the reporting just a breeze for the client. Okay, so that is it. We'll see you in the next video. All done.